Welcome to 300 Plus in Centurion. We are recording episode 4 today, where Andile chats to Voodoo from Desperados about their huge Kuruman run they recently had. And I went out and rode a Honda NC750, a very underrated motorbike, as well as a BMW F900GS from BMW Motorrad East Rand, a pre-owned model. And you'll be surprised at how well the bike has stood up to some pretty serious adventure riding over the last 2 years. But first of all, we are going to chat to Ash from 300 Plus, and he's going to give us a little bit of background of what 300 Plus does, who they are, where they started, and what they can offer you.
Mzansi Rydaz.
So come with me and have a look at this place. If you've never been to 300 Plus before, you are going to be completely blown away. It's just lekker. Come have a look. Ashley,
Sure.
how are you, buddy?
Good, thank you.
All good.
Welcome again to the show.
Thank you very much. It's always such an exciting place. Hello.
Hello.
Good. Everybody?
Hello.
There you go.
She hates being on camera.
I know. She's trying to back the camera just now.
Yes.
So yeah, Ash,
Yes,
you've got
sir.
an amazing place. I love coming here. You launched how many months ago was that?
November.
November.
Yeah.
Guys, we had such a big party here. One of the best night jauls we've ever been to. It was great. But Ash, you're going to show us around your shop a little bit. Just tell us a little bit about what you do, what you guys are Go Faster, and you also make it look a lot prettier as well.
Yeah, 100%.
So take us home and listen to it.
We can maybe start this side.
We'll start this side.
It's a bit messy this side.
Yeah, somebody's taken over.
Some guy is called Mzansi Rydaz. We have famous people here filming today. So this side is our bike sale showroom. So here we have a platform where we get bikes in and resell them. So that's one part of our business.
And these are all high-end premium bikes, they're not your usual sort of...
We try and focus on newer, modern bikes, and then also older collectors items, style bikes. You see the motors here. I mean, those things.
Yeah.
A lot of people have never seen. They don't even know what it is.
Have you still got that Benelli?
That one is gone.
Is that
Yes,
one gone?
yes.
Guys, you should have seen this. He had such a beautiful Benelli.
Yeah.
That you're doing a couple of things, a bit
Restoration,
a bit of a
yeah.
restoration on it, and etc. It was if you got a classic motorcycle or a classic superbike that you want brought back to life in this kind of quality, 300 Plus and Ash are the guys to come to.
Yeah, so the other facets of the business, so number one is bikes sales. The biggest facet probably is our import and distribution. So we have various brands that we have import rights to, that we distribute to other bike shops, other bike dealers.
What are those brands actually?
To name a few, SC Project, Exhaust Systems, Sprint Filters, CNC Racing, and then those are the exclusive brands. But anything you see on the internet, we've got the ties, work with guys overseas. So we bring in, you name it, we can get it for you at the good retail price and cheaper than if you had to try and bring it in yourself. And obviously then try and back those products with the local support as well. So we've got sales, we've got import of parts, focusing on the high-end stuff. And then I'll take you through.
But I also noticed, we're going through to your workshop now, I also noticed you do VST rims, which is actually a local product,
Correct.
but it sells internationally.
Yes, we are very fortunate and blessed to have an honor to have a very good relationship with VST.
Yeah.
Obviously, their products speak for themselves, and I don't have to.
Yeah,
they don't need no
that's it, yeah.
intro. But we love VST. We work closely with them when they also have new developments. We are the self-acclaimed VST preferred workshop. So we always try and assist as much as they assist us.
Yeah.
And if we have local customers that want wheels, they give us great service. We try and return to VST by giving them access to our workshop at any time, and we always have the latest, greatest bikes here. We try to. and that way when they need small measurements or any development on a product, they have free range to our shop, and
That's awesome.
that relationship has grown over the years, and I believe it will grow stronger.
Look,
going
actually,
forward.
from where I met you a couple of years ago, if I'm not mistaken, you were actually at another shop. You were at
Yes.
Race. You were at
Yes.
Race.
Yes.
And then you went out, and it's the hardest thing in the world to start your own business. And with what you've done here, that blows my mind. And obviously dedication, hard work, and passion.
Yeah, it's very not an easy market.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys out
Trying,
there that can back me on that.
Yeah.
It's definitely not getting easier. The passion is well lit, and it's just trying to keep the lights on and the passion alive.
Yeah.
But we've been very blessed. We have a fantastic customer base. We have a fantastic following, and also I always say that our name is everything, and we try and keep our quality, our service, everything above the rest, and that has enabled us to keep the doors
Well, it's
open.
clearly paid off, and obviously people have known you for that reputation now.
100%.
But your where you started is your workshop, and all the work that you do in your workshop, and the stuff that you do for all the bikes in there. Can we have a look at your workshop?
Yeah, sure. We can go around this way. So the workshop started. So I started the name and the brand and the shop 300 plus in my garage 6 years ago in
Alright.
COVID. And
You couldn't choose a harder time. could you?
no,
If you could make it, then you're going to make it.
yeah, I said it couldn't get worse than COVID, you know.
Yeah.
So from there on, I started importing parts in my garage and sold it to the guys, and I've always been in love with social media and marketing and that.
Yeah.
And I do have a very good technical and mechanical background from when I just got out of school and tampering with bikes my whole life.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So then automatically in my garage it started that the guys bought the stuff, now they want the stuff fitted.
Yeah.
And I slowly started there. We moved our business, or the business, to Centurion. We used to be in
Across the road, yeah.
across the road inside Ducati Spalding, and we just pushed further with the workshop, and today I'm very proud to say that the workshop is the number one, I want to say the closest to my heart.
Yes.
in the business.
All right.
Because I do work hands-on myself on the bikes. We've got so many guys out there with workshops that's been in the industry for 10, 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
So we definitely don't know everything, and we're super blessed to be surrounded with other guys that we have good relationship with. So we share insight, we talk all the time, and that has also enabled us to grow, to have, in my opinion, some of the best tools, some of the best electronic stuff to play with the bikes, electronics, make them go faster, etc., etc. We do make them faster. There are guys who make faster bikes.
Yeah. But there's fast and reliable. And I think
I think the fast and reliable is, the technology is getting so advanced, and the guys are getting so good. We're talking about my show, but we also have a good relationship with Quibus and those guys that just built a turbo S-Style RR. And the technology and the guys' skill set and persistence automatically brings reliability with the higher tunes and the higher, faster bikes. So for us, we are focusing more on consumer-based, make your bike as fast as it goes without almost calling it a racing bike. When it gets to a racing focused bike, there are guys that are better than us. There'll always be someone better than you, no matter what you do.
But the one thing you did say that I really appreciated what you were saying. In this industry where everybody's trying to protect their little bit of the industry and their little piece of the pie. Very few people actually share information or help each other out. And I've been through this industry from being a bike salesman to managing a dealership to working in the media to working at an OEM. And everywhere where I've tried to go, and this is why I appreciate what you said, I've tried to share information. I don't want to be boxing with the guy down the road or my competition, or etc. Because there's place under the sun for everybody. And the fact that you guys share information, you work together, all you're doing is making a better product for the end user, for the customer out there. Because he knows that if you don't know, you've got somebody that does know that will help you. And if that guy doesn't know, and you know, you'll help him.
100%.
Which is really, really great. There's no reason to argue and fight with each other. We've got such a small industry.
Correct.
If we all work together, the customer wins at the end of the day.
Yeah, ultimately there'll always be someone better in something than you are. You can't be the best in everything. And exactly that, you know, we sell exhaust systems to hundreds of other bike shops, argument's sake, and those guys, to keep a close relationship, I think the import and distribution side build the connections, and when we open the workshop, exactly what you say, there's place under the sun for everyone. It's so hard, the customers are getting fewer, so to hold on to them, you just got to make sure you have the best service.
But case in point there is what we're doing today. So the other part of one of the other businesses is one that we take a little bit of advantage of today.
Yes.
Is that not correct?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that, and I'll show you guys what we're up to there. But actually, you want to tell us a little bit about that side of the business?
Yeah, it's filming, cameras, photography has been a love and passion of mine since I was a kid. I've been playing with Photoshop since I could get my hands on a free version, or not free, stolen version. What do you call it? Cracked, yes. So, yeah. And since then, obviously when I started the business, I had firms and people coming to help me with social media posting, because when you're hands-on, you don't have time to deal with that stuff. And I just never could get that edge that I like. Social media, photography, videography is so subjective. What I love, you might hate, but I know what I love, and to get that message over was very hard. And I started very slowly about 3 years ago with, I said I'm calling it chainsaw media, because
I like it.
So we're trying to cut through all of this, whatever is going on in the social media world, and
trying to stand out, being unique, and actually cut straight to the point.
Absolutely. So we've invested over the past 3 years a lot into, we do a new short course every month, online courses, learning from other creators.
That's
we've
important.
got a lot of equipment that we've built up over the past 3 years, and the last year we actually we started with friends and family, and it went further than that, to sell our services. We can give you that edge, but because we have today we have about 15 customers on our book, where we run their posting, content creation, videography, filming, we do music videos. So we've got that's enabled us to not just up on the gear, but it's become a real business in itself.
Self-sustaining business.
Yes, so we now, our next step is to start our podcast episode, and we haven't really filmed our own episode yet. We're launching our first episode next month.
So guys, if you want a professional video, a professional reel, professional photography, anything along those lines, get hold of this man. And we are recommending, even though we're in the same industry, that you use him, because his services, and we just had a look at his equipment, and his equipment is absolutely fantastic. So yeah,
I think that's it. So basically we try and cater our workshops, anything from fitting our fancy stuff that you buy from us, from fitting tires, we introduce maintenance. We don't rebuild engines or try and go into that business. I'm definitely not equipped or educated enough. Again, there's people better than me. So, but what we do, we try and do the best.
So that's more like the electronics, the mapping, the fuel control, and that kind of stuff?
No, we're just from the service, if you look at our shop procedures, just a general oil change service. I don't believe that there's anyone. The amount of quality checks and procedures and making sure stuff gets done. We're very proud to say that I believe we are the best in that. But there will also be people, someone better than I don't know everyone's procedures. But yeah, from the workshop, simple services, tire changes, performance upgrades, beautiful paint jobs, beautiful wraps, paint protection foam, detailing, polishes.
Yes, because you guys also got detail.
Yeah, correct. We're also scraping the detailed name. It's just becoming 300 plus detailing. And then we've got some more exciting stuff that we're launching in this year that we can't talk about yet.
We'll come and cover that.
Yes. And then for now, that's the shop.
Actually, thank you, and thank you for helping us out today.
Pleasure.
It's always lekker to come here, always lekker to chat to you. So now we're going to head back to Andile behind the cameras on the other side, or in front of the cameras the other side. And these are all the stuff that is run by Ashley and etc. and his crew. So we're going to shoot back that way. And Andile has got a excellent guest today. In fact, he's actually got two guests. One of them is standing right over there, and out of the side of my eye I can see him. So we're going to have a quick chat to them. Andile's going to have a quick chat to them, and then we are going to carry on from there.
Mzansi Rydaz.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Thanks a lot, Sean. I'll be taking over from now. Can you introduce yourself? All right, currently it's Mahari, but to the ID settles and my fertility I'm known as Voodoo. Okay, I'm a member of Desperados motorcycle club. And you just happy to show rainbow. And I'm also part of the community for Ubuntu, the Motorrad, for how to change that for our few husbands, son, friend. Right. Your story is long, like you carry long this. So my history like the 4 months started to be 10. And it was when about my first fight. But the interest in wasn't like we want old age I attended in partying and where a French and had 90 back for had play tricks and I was 90 at the like lot of I have the Starbucks cafe and just fell in love at the time. So giving to out of my life she introduced me to the Starbucks the rest is history. So I remember 1910 served in Desperados and ex-co member. Amazing from 2013 served as president 2019. Actually, 2020 into 2020. The of X and came back as VP or 3 years ago. Okay. So that's the history. I think you about launching Voodoo. I saw you like awesome. So in Voodoo, how I want to be part of the league, like by virtue of being a member of Desperado, by virtue of being an exponent back with Desperados, NK and a few other bypass lead us in the opportunity and opened a group called the African Brotherhood for African Brotherhood for, and those bypass had a vision of uniting the fraternity. And that's where the idea of the new runners from NK and in Manchester, he moved around for quite some time. And of course, his vision, he like having a large, and that platform then gave them to Run. And I said, I think this is, I can't even remember how far back when I was saying my fish. The other leaders have different IQ clubs. Yeah. Hey, more busy is very busy. Yeah, one is busy the rest. I think that's the fraternity. That's for a long time. Yeah, it was a movie, but it was also a weird. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. 1-5 cut to you come out, and you see, I see any chance. The other guys just give other people a chance, but somehow the company to bring that to the place of that. So you need to the leadership now, not the training that I have left like, but I ended up just living and after I said yes, listening. But second thing is not be that issue that left this. Yeah. So it's really about you and I'm invest. You can also analysis really do my service. The contribution and then senior 15 year and then 70 Okay, so Desperados has a flagship event, also Desperados Super 2 Master so the club is called which is the Kuruman, the county 11 king. And so we, even before my time, guys in the village, the Motorrad king, guys from Malala, they would visit our IC and it ended up, the build up ended up each performance available in my Desperados Kuruman Scoop. Yeah. Yeah, so and of course, by being a vision of being an exco, then in the dream of organizing the event, and where we have actors from the Saturday coming to Kuruman to attend the event. The whole activity of the Kuruman in the change essays, where we just do like for BT. We had a number of sponsors before part of the events. We did like community. We are having discuss about this. We have partners who help us identify what's in need. We have partners who help us identify those who can. And we reach this in the form of the package 89. And of course, then there's the event elements to the entertainment and the wash. And yeah, we boosted our 15 kilometer section in the film. Okay, yeah, so but my club says this around the sense number of other events, not necessarily in Kuruman, and we host the annual Desperados almost next July. I'm taking this in July, and we had Taylor on that. Taylor and Penny, it was also a flash event. In fact, the people on the hand two over. We both exactly at which was one of the first. We start at his, continue the concept up to 3 months. It's a phase active and unmasked the other events to all Saturday. Yeah. And then coming back to the recent one, I was amazing. The failures and successes. And I think overall it was one can say in confidently say that it was a successful ride. And I think you targeted just over 300 beneficiaries was a challenging element. We having we had our biggest less rides this year. We enjoyed a lot of sample from that from two outside. Dus zo Swaziland, Botswana, and of course through other languages like you that's as well as teaching. Yeah, yeah, and like I said, we have Hannas, the license Suzuki, motorcycle South Africa, BMW Montana, Morgan Stanley, and other big things with us, part of the sponsorship of Hannas in the event that's hosted it. The second time was a resort show, so basically we were there with the partners. Yeah, who outside. Yeah. And then one of who one someone and not just what in just give it. Well, I'll give credit to now. So that's a channel and I'm currently teaching you from a place and our entire experience, the entire ministry and of course, these partners help us. We have done move on BMW Montana. We have Bali from Suzuki Disciples, and then we have other big sponsors. Some of them that ask from the main themselves. When they are in so those are the people who say, really don't forget that be a for allowing me to be part of. Yeah, not out of being how are they taking? Well, what is no longer as achieved like before? Yeah. And when I started driving, time has changed. Family dynamics have changed. One has kids now. One has responsibilities from a work perspective. And also starting kind of taking over. So one is no longer active like before. But I enjoy a lot of support from my family. And of course, at times, the wife is especially out there. None of times you're going out, you're going by, but I think this really understanding and they're not going to do this. This will be yeah, but I am on our side, and we still using our equipment, the husband, people are able to you go here and then you decided to shower us. Then get your hands. We don't move about to feel over. And so take you to Baba and one in Mzansi Rydaz for presentation as well. And Namia, Bomber, Coil the Yuan, for everything. Yeah, of course, today's credit is to Mzansi Rydaz. Yourself to Sean and of course 300 plus team for hosting us world class facility, world class equipment. So me on my side to go I want to see myself as a citizen because it's a hobby that I'm doing now. Let me not forget my friend as well, the yellow bone, the honorable one, with the honorable one. Me and him come back and we go back and as far back as the Rambo platform because our clubs back then, sister clubs, we belonged to the same concept. He has since moved to be a solo rider, but and then we're serving the same hard serving. He used to be a member of Assault.
Yeah.
He used to be a member of Caravan, of course. Yeah, and he brought me into this a new platform of supporting cyclists who charity. Once again, yeah, so it's one of the trip stuff. We know and train we are and a few other riders, but again, we just enjoy our bikes while having a different opportunity, cycling. But of course, Tina, we're on our bikes.
Yeah.
Streets. We are on 2 wheels. They are both on 2 wheels. We are also on 2 wheels.
Yeah. In fact, as my side, I wish you the team. Whenever you do something, you invite us. And whenever we get a chance, we shout to you guys just to promote ourselves and promote you, promote the good that you have made for the community. And yeah, you see everything. What we are decoding today, in BBC, 10 years, is cutting. Yeah, I still haven't done it much more than Spanish since the lazy music to store and stuff. Which is also very good in some of the projects that we have done. Yeah, and then abanye abantu mhlawumbe bashiyile bakweswe because ngiyazi ukuthi uzotawusuka la ufisa. So next time now you come back again. Please futhi developing from today. You take on this is business, so especially the charity. Yeah, you guys have done a lot for years, and it goes unnoticed. And then, the community bars, and then the families, and then not, it's not a number of friends, the same thing, but always, in touch, to me, to feel the fear, it was a blessing. I love to get stuff. Yeah, and no beggars in a map.
Yeah. More than I appreciate the platform, and then if you want to see such media space, the sales as it comes around as well. Of course, with others to have a platform, we should be all exposing what beauty is, and like happening the fraternity. And I appreciate the fact that we should be the element of in us in this distance that I was and yeah, so it's a good project, and we wish you guys the best. It's short, more.
Yini mhlambe announcement anything nje ezokwenzeka that you would like to out.
So well, we know this coming weekend has unique resources around Mzansi Rydaz. So like us, there are other events because Saturday we will be with us this one, so we will be colleagues, and this is about the calendar. So the Rambo calendar, of course, schools calendar, no leaders on that space of that kind of a lot of work. China about sessions, so the gymnastics will support all the classes for Saturday. The affiliated one with us in the class for Saturday.
Are you well aware that the match that developed by explore from I think I'm here from by Swaziland, but I'm not like South Africa. from Namibia.
Who are going to translate?
Yeah, I'm not like that. I will also throw in about you communication now.
Okay.
That's really update. I was starting that, but when about
Okay.
yeah, and then again, the official one, how much does
Rustenburg.
Yeah,
KZN.
Yeah,
I'm always hosting as well. You know, yes.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed their support and enjoyed our support.
Yeah, so it's prepared.
Yeah.
And then on our comments section, you can always throw in something that you forgot. Okay. You can always put in on our comment section, and then maybe some followers will actually make it from there. And then also expecting that some followers will comment in there. And some of the events, some of the things that us with you can always go them on our comments, and then also the shout outs. And then you can always send them a shout out. Yeah, I can't continue about what I couldn't to feel inside. Yeah, when the language is about that.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
Mzansi Rydaz.
So I've done a nice interview with Voodoo there, really interesting stuff there. And you've got another guest coming up shortly. Just a quick introduction there. First, I've also been out and doing stuff. And I went out and I've ridden a couple of bikes in the last couple of weeks that we've been a little busy with that. So the first bike I went out on the road was the new Honda MC750 BCT. Now, a lot of people look at these bikes and go, Honda MC750.
Yeah.
I was like that as well, generally, with those bikes. And when I got to ride this bike, after spending a couple of days with it, I really didn't want to give it back. I mean, it's got storage space where the petrol tank should be. I put my cameras and all my stuff in there. The petrol tank under the seat, which is cool. It's just, and it handles so. And the most important thing is automatic. I drive automatic because I'm lazy. Check it. And I rode, and this bike's fully automatic.
Yeah, so these ones are fully automatic.
The one that's just fully automatic. So, yeah, let's go and have a look at the video.
And getting straight into it, that DCT clutch on the new bike is so much better than the old bike. The old bike was good, but this one is just smoother, more responsive, it pulls better, and it just makes the bike ride so much nicer. And the other noticeable improvement is the styling. Just look at these modern lines, just so much sleeker, so much more attitude, so much nicer to look at. And I'm going to say it again, the styling over the previous generations. The previous generations to me were just really mundane. The whole bike was just a mundane bike. But Honda has changed it. And I will tell you, I do like this color. This green with the black accents on it just does something for the bike. The red looks good as well, and all the other colors look good. But to me, this green color, absolutely sexy. Just look at that. And that headlight design. They've really just got it right this time around. They've taken, look, they've still got the storage facilities and all the utilitarian stuff that really made them famous and really made them a great commuter bike, but they've just given it something more sexy, something more appealing. It really is a bike that you actually want to ride, you want to own, you want to be seen riding. So Honda's really sorted this one out. And then let's just talk about this engine note for a bit. Just listen to this. It's always had such a meaty, such a lacquer, throaty burble from the exhaust pipe. It really is such a nice sound. We are riding in a nature reserve here, and there are a lot of wild animals walking around on the roads this particular day. So we aren't pushing it too quick around the corners and etc. Just watching out where we're going. But have a look at this dashboard. Honda's Ride app connects to this dashboard, which will give you all your connectivity, your GPS. You can see what songs you're playing, your calls come through, they display on the dashboard, your WhatsApps display on the dashboard. We're obviously not going to handle it right now because I'm watching out for zebra and for porkies and all sorts of stuff in the nature reserve. But just enjoy the sound of this machine, just going through these corners, even if at low revs like this. It is such a lekker sounding machine, and it is really such a nice bike to ride these days. Even slowly, just here in the mountains, dodging zebras, there's a bit of a zebra poop. Let's go through here, and it's just, it handles so well.
it's just such a comfortable bike. Just a bike you want to spend time riding. Honda really have made this a very aspirational bike.
And I am 2 meters tall with a bit of middle-aged spread, as you can see. And I fit perfectly on this bike, comfortably on this bike for that matter. And I actually done quite a bit of mileage, quite a bit of long distance mileage on it. And the wind protection was great, the sitting position was great, nice rider triangle. Just a really comfortable bike for somebody my size, but also a low enough seat height that somebody shorter could be just as comfortable on it as well. It's smooth, it's just such a nice neutral position to sit in, and you can actually spend a lot of time in the seat. The seat is the right firmness and the right softness all at the same time. For me, the big takeaway here is that they have lost nothing of what all the original NC700, NC750 fans bought the bike with. The fuel economy, the storage facilities, just the practicality of the bike. But they've just given it so much more sexiness, so much more attitude, so much more lacquerness to the bike. With the handling, you just want to get in and you want to go carve those mountain passes, hook through a corner, and you just want to keep on doing it, riding up and down the same corner 3 times if you have to. It's that type of bike now. It's a bike that's great for everyday use. It's a great bike for going on holiday. We use it to carry all our equipment in the boot where the petrol tank uses it. The petrol tank's actually under the seat as per normal, but really just such a lacquer machine, just getting through the corners. You can actually have fun with this bike now. Now this is a bike that should be, if you're looking for that perfect all-rounder, not a sports bike, but a perfect all-rounder, this should be right at the top of the list. Fuel economy, comfort, practicality. I was really impressed with the new Honda NC750, and at the end of the day, I was actually quite sad to give it back.
Hey, that's a nice bike, buddy.
Yeah, no, it was great to ride.
Did you give it back or did?
I've already given it back. Sorry, Charlie.
Oh.
But you got another guest coming in quickly?
Yeah, I've got 2 guests coming in. I've got Yellow, Honorable Yellow Bone.
Yeah.
He's going to come in quickly with big chat.
Small and
He's
young
going to tell, he's going to tell us about
You hear that, Yellow Bone?
what he's
Small and young
doing.
chest.
He's going to tell us about what he's been doing. He's been very naughty.
Is it?
Yeah, he's going to tell us about what he's been doing.
Awesome.
He's going to tell us about
He's always
what
such-
he's doing.
He's always such a lekker
Yeah,
chef.
and there's someone else that I really want to actually introduce on the
Yeah.
show. But
And yeah, let's get that Yellow Bone in.
Mzansi Rydaz.
Kunjani futhi?
Ukhalakusiza mprogram ukhalakusiza bashweleni ngoba Christmas Day.
Kunjani mfata?
Hey, yeah, we soldier on. Ukhathala sephelile manje sephelile.
I'm slowly following you and I've been seeing you. You were very naughty over the last few weeks. What have you been up to?
Since the last time we met, I did event of individuals where I was an MC in Motorrad side, and I've been to Air Riders in East London, which was the most beautiful event I attended this year. Then last weekend I was M109 Val, we were doing the 21st, what we call the commemoration of the Sharpeville massacre. And then tomorrow I'm heading to Hamakawa in KZN. I'm an MC there for the weekend. Yeah, it is.
So you did 4 events
Since the last time.
back to back.
Back to back. Yeah, the industry is growing.
Yeah,
The brand is growing.
It's fast growing.
Yellow Bone is a brand.
Yeah.
It's growing under Yellow Bone Holdings. The MC brand is growing very fast, in a fast pace.
Yeah, as on my side, I wish some of the guys could also come in. I wish you could get guys who actually do aborts, and then whenever they actually, a lot of guys are wishing. I wish you would help them with you so that then it goes bigger and it becomes a bigger advantage.
Currently, I'm dressed by Table 36. She ensures that every event that I'm going now, she dresses me. She gives me her t-shirts, her socks, I'm not sure who's gonna come in for perfume so that I can also smell good with this. And yeah, and I do have Mzansi Rydaz also taking pictures and videos of me also. I also have an agency that is signing me up to, which is called Vocal Minds.
Yeah.
They're signing me up to also do my content. So yeah, we are on the right path.
There's something that I'm about to ask you to do for us as Mzansi Rydaz. Can you tag us whenever you post your upcoming events and past events and everything that you have and especially that you please tag us and you friend as well the plus. Please also tag us and then so that we get to understand what we are doing and everyone that goes home can also go to understand everything that we are doing.
I will tag you, and I'm also gonna talk to Ashley. I see you got a beautiful bike here.
Yeah.
Not just my name and my color. We must speak. I will. It is beautiful, and it's also it's a signature to my name.
Yeah. And since you mentioning being busy, you mentioned your back-to-back events that you've been attending and other ones upcoming events that you're going to attend. How do the kids feel at home about you unavailable?
I make sure when I'm not doing events, I'm available. So I'm a father, I'm a biker, I still work also during the week. So
is it possible that we can get them to talk
about
their
you are about to have baby Yellow now. I think if you're ready for her, let me get you baby Yellow. She will talk on her behalf about your question.
Yeah.
Baby Yellow, over to you.
I also have a guest at home. I also brought a guest. And then he's also going to come and interview them. And then so that they are the ones who are going to actually share their experience. Louis, this is my surprise guest.
Yeah.
I'm not going to interview Louis. Actually, is the one who's trying to interview. Come in, boy.
Hi everyone, it's me, Patrick from Mzansi Rydaz, and all of you are the great. We are here with BMW child to introduce ourselves, Motorrad and agency, a motorrad and a traveler. So please introduce yourself to the BMW. Hi everyone. Oh, sure. Then, how do you feel as a father is one of the biggest MC in South Africa? I feel really great and happy. And yeah. Okay, so does it make you feel comfortable when a father goes to work? Yes, it makes you feel very. What are kinds of feelings did you and your father complete? We will write together like every day okay. I remember the day it was recorded too, and then my father came to me and he was feeling so excited. He's feeling my name. So, like, what that's things like I really enjoyed it so much. The best. Yeah. Mostly when I go to bed. Oh, people spend. Okay. So have you ever been something screaming that thing about that? Yes. Once there was a time when I asked yeah. So he came with the right and the bigger said and justice from there. Now well, that's which events are the best? Usually I go to try to see around space that it's there, it's not for That's a question. What's the best experience we have? Oh, okay, there's something we were going to then, and then when we were at Thomas Grade, I started feeling asleep. Yeah. Like, isn't that dangerous? I couldn't think about it. I just slept, and then my father had a head bump on me, and then he started to break, and then we went. Okay, another day, we were at Thomas Grade. Then my father said, we were at home. Then my father said, let's go to the hospital. We went there, then we picked my auntie there, and we went to the bed. My auntie told us that it's gonna rain, it's gonna get warm. When we were in the mall, I was starting to get a so we went outside, first thing, and then my father wanted to put him against it because the rain was coming. So I'm begging for him, I said, touch him. We went on the room. It was really hard. Didn't even feel myself. I don't think I'm good at a bike because I always think I was pretty good. I guess it was nice meeting you, Shay. Now, thank you so much for sitting for me. Oh, thank you also. We must come get next time.
Mzansi Rydaz.
My buddy, you didn't tell me about that. How cool was that?
That was quite an experience.
That's your son, what you said.
Yes, that's my son.
Is he going to be taking over Mzansi Rydaz when he gets a little bit taller?
Yeah, a little bit.
And the pretty young lady with him? Is that Mr. Yellowbone's young daughter?
Yeah, that's the honorable's daughter.
But you didn't tell me, that was quite a surprise.
Yeah,
I was so excited.
It actually turned out better than how I imagined.
I was so excited. When I saw that. Actually, you won't believe all people who got you behind the camera at the moment.
Yeah.
Just then, they all came to look. Nice one, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, youngsters.
Yes, that's the future of motorcycling. That's the future of our industry. That's the future of our community. Hey, congratulations. But I want to see more of that. That was immaculate, man. Guys, what did you think? That was flipping awesome, eh?
Yeah,
anyway.
So, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
And I would actually like for you guys to actually express
your views,
experience, on the comment section.
So that's kind of overshadowed what I'm going to do next, or can do, or did next. Is I have another bike test. But after that, if you guys want to carry on watching after that, man, that was really cool. But I actually rode a BMW F900GS. It's a pre-owned bike that I picked up from BMW Motorrad East Rand. So this is a slightly different bike test. It's not the usual, this is the bike, this is how it rides, and etc. It was a test to see how, after 2 years of hard adventuring, over 40,000 kilometers, what that BMW F900GS held up. How did it stand up to the punishment? How did it handle? Were the brakes still good? Did it feel like it had 40,000 kilometers of off-road motorcycling, or did it feel like a 2-year-old bike that's been well looked after? So yeah, let's just cut to the video and go have a look.
And like I said, this is not a new bike review. Those you can go watch absolutely anywhere on the internet. This is a review of this particular motorcycle, which is a pre-owned unit from BMW Motorrad East Rand that's about 2 years old and had some proper adventuring done. They haven't washed or polished this bike, they've given it to me as it's come in. So warts and all, nothing hidden away. This is an absolutely honest review. And yes, there's a scratch on the exhaust pipe there, and there's a little bit of dirt on the bike, but nothing untoward for a bike that's had this kind of mileage on it. And let's have a look here. Switching on. Get all the GS switch-ons there. It's sitting on 36,087 kilometers. And you can see a little bit of wear on the grips. The switch assemblies are still good. The triple clamps and handlebars still look nice. Pulling back over the bike. The paint still looks all good. Swing back a little bit further. There's a little bit of a nick on the seat there. Looks like it's lifting up there. And the paint is still nice. So the expensive stuff that you think about repairing is still looking good. A little bit of dirt, a little bit of honesty along the bottom here. It's got a bash plate. It's a quick shifter model. There's no smileys in the rims. It's got a nice set of Dunlop Trail Max missions on it. The headlights are still good. If you give this bike a proper scrub, you wouldn't know that it's done this kind of mileage. This bike seems to have stood up very well. If you look there, completely honest, this bike has still got dirt on it. There's a quick shifter. The chain could use a bit of adjustment, but like I said, this is an honest review, warts and all. It's still got all the dirt on it. Look underneath there, look on the back of the exhaust pipe. There you can see a little bit of the detailing lifting on the seat, but the seats are still good. No tears, no dings, no scratches on the tank. It's got a set of bar raisers on it. It's really a straightforward, honest motorcycle. So from the walk-around inspection, everything seems to be in order. Nothing untoward. The bike has got the correct amount of marks and etc. for a bike that's 2 years old, been adventured hard, and has 36,000 kilometers on it. Once we go off the freeway, we hit a little bit of suburban roads, a little bit of roadworks, and on our way to our favorite nature reserve with our favorite little mountain passes. On the road, she has absolutely superb manners. In traffic, she is narrow, she is light, she is nimble. It is just really a great bike in the traffic and in suburban day-to-day commuting. But once you get into those sweeping mountain bends, as a road bike, this is where she surprised us. This BMW F900GS is so stable, so planted in the corners, you can just spend all day just carving up your favorite mountain pass. But where she really comes to life, where this 900GS really comes to life, is in the dirt. She is nimble, she is light, she is so easy to ride. We were going through a couple of ruts, a couple of rocks, a lot of loose shale, that kind of stuff. Nothing too serious. This is a borrowed bike, and we didn't want to add to the scratches and the dings on it and devalue the bike at any point. So we just took it easy and we went for a good adventure ride, but not an extreme adventure ride. But what I will say, it will handle an extreme adventure ride absolutely with aplomb and with ease. Going through mud, water, easier stuff around. I decided to have a little bit of fun here and spray a bit more dirt on it just for a little bit more hoden. And this bike is really, the suspension is good, the brakes are good, the electronics package, but we all know that about BMWs. The electronic packages are good on this bike. You can spend all day adventuring. I really like this size of motorcycle. As an adventure bike, it is just the right size. It is just got enough power. It's not underpowered, it's not overpowered, it's not overweight like some of the bigger adventure bikes out there. I think I'm getting to the point in my life where the big heavy adventure bikes for serious adventure riding like this are becoming a little bit too much. The F900GS is just the perfect balance of weight, of power, of agility, of comfort, of long distance comfort out on the road. And you can see she is kitted out with all the best stuff. Brembo brakes, braided brake lines, there's a steering damper underneath there, you see it just now. The headlights are absolutely fantastic. I did ride a little bit at night, I didn't film it, but yeah, they work very well. Front and rear ABS, traction control, it is all there. Have a look underneath here. That bash plate hasn't been banged too hard, so yes, she has been ridden hard, but she has been ridden considerately. Nice, meaty off-road foot pegs really give you decent grip, especially when I was banging through the water just now. Come around this side. Gear lever, I love that billet aluminium gear lever there. Nice big meaty foot peg again. And like I said, she's got all the riding modes. She's got Enduro Pro, she's got Dynamic, she's got Rain. There's your nav wheel and everything there. The bike is fully kitted. It's got, this one didn't have cruise control. There's a steering damper I was mentioning earlier. This one doesn't have cruise control. Maybe something that I would have liked, but doesn't really matter to me. The onboard computer with all the features that you could ask for, 100% working. Brembo brakes, like I've mentioned before. Nice big radiator, braided brake lines that I've alluded to before as well. It just really is such a good bike. I'm going to go find some more tar roads to ride, just go wandering down the mountain here and go look for a bit of tar to go ride. As a touring bike, as a bike to go exploring on, to me, this size of bike makes sense. The big heavy adventure bikes, yeah, if you're just going to stick mostly to tar and gravel highways, then yeah, go for it. Great motorcycles. But if you want to get a little bit more extreme, do a little bit more technical riding, go find those slightly more difficult places to get to, then you don't need bigger than this F900GS. It is on the open road. You can sit all day at well over the posted national speed limit without having any mechanical sympathy for the bike, without putting the bike under too much strain or too much stress, and still maintaining sensible fuel consumption. So the time that we had this bike, we barely put any fuel in it. We did a good couple of 100 kilometers on it, and we put, like you saw, we pushed it down the freeway, we went riding all over the place. It is comfortable on the open road. Even 2-up, you'd be comfortable on this bike, no stress at all. You quite happily ride from here to Cape Town, or ride from here down to the Karoo, go do the Ben 10 passes and ride all the way back to Joburg, and you would still not be wanting for a bigger motorcycle. In fact, I do believe that once you actually hit all the mountain passes, you'd be grateful for the lighter, more nimble, powerful, lightweight, or middleweight if you want, adventure bike. This to me is where adventure bikes should be going. I see the appeal of the big 1250, 1300s and 1290s and etc. For as a long distance grand tourer that you can really pack heavily, but this one you can pack just as heavily. 1-up or 2-up, happy days. You can tour, ride down to the Karoo, ride back, spend all the time there riding, and then go carve mountain passes just for giggles. Really, the F900GS really has to be, in my opinion, from BMW, it has to be the best bike in their stable for adventuring.
That was great. How was the experience?
The experience of riding that bike was, as you saw in the video, I love every minute of it. I love adventure biking. Adventure biking is the way forward. I was chatting to Voodoo and to Yellowbone or Cameron, and a lot of guys are moving to the GSs, the 1300s and the 1250s and the 1200s for the comfort, for the reliability, for the performance. And this is just a smaller version, but it's more of a dedicated, focused adventure bike. You can commute on it, you can ride it. It is a really nice bike to a long distance, but it is a very, very good bike in the dirt as you see me riding there. And getting through town and getting through traffic, really good bike.
Yeah.
So now, that's it for this week.
That's it for the
What an episode.
Thanks to the kids.
Thanks to the kids. Thanks to all
the.
Yeah.
Thanks to 300 Plus.
And
everyone who participated in today's show. I hope it will pleasant. Everyone who's gonna watch and will want to watch more.
And you youngsters out there that are still dreaming about riding motorbikes, keep dreaming until you're tall enough to ride one, and then come and ride with us. You guys are the future. We're going to get more of you guys on the show. Like, comment, subscribe, make all comments below here, whatever does on what here. And thanks for letting the show, my man.
Thank you, buddy.
You see you the next one.
Yes.
Mzansi Rydaz.